Hello there. I really hope nobody messages me while I'm doing this because it just pops up and there's their name and everything, and like, I could probably turn it off. Probably a notifications button right here. But that's not what we're here for today. Today we're going to discuss what is possibly a altered reality game. Is that how you say it? ARG? Or an actual conspiracy. Trigger warning. Got a little TW here. If you don't like to hear about conspiracies, if they easily make you uncomfortable, offend you, make you assume the person discussing them has a problem other than just curiosity and wanting to explain and learn about something, any of those things happen to be an issue for you, move on. I just like to learn about things that are a little alternative and inform people who are also interested. Unfortunately, not everyone is or ready to handle stuff like this, because I find it a little offensive, actually. So 2 weeks ago, yes, TW, this considered. We can get out of this loud this shit. 2 weeks ago, that's not what I wanted to say. TW 9/11. This is considering 9/11, and people who don't believe it happened the way it did. I'm not going to say one way or the other because I'm just here to discuss what I saw. So, 2 weeks ago, there was a post on YouTube from a guy who said he had video of the second plane hitting from a boat just off away from the city, but had accidentally put it on private for 20 years. Keyword here, he said he had it on private for 20 years and he posted it right after it happened, right? Keep that in mind. Very specific way of saying it, 20 years, blah, blah, blah. YouTube wasn't invented until 2005, and I'm pretty sure because of a dress Jennifer Lopez wore. We'll get into that later. Or not at all. But his name is Kevin Westley. So it is an actual video of the second tower being struck by a airplane, which he correctly identifies, but comments have suggested that it's not a big deal if someone correctly identifies that. It's kind of easy to tell. So, I want a dagger. So he's got that video, and he's also got video of him in the service in the Air Force. You look up the name Kevin Westley, and you find out that he has several levels of, clearance, government clearance. He's worked on nuclear projects. He's some kind of, I wish I had all the information in front of me right now, but right now I have a dagger and a vase. But videos prove that that's what he does. If you look him up as the first result on LinkedIn, there's all kinds of proof that he's worked in the Air Force, on airplanes, and projects with Boeing, and secret projects, and blah, 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 nuclear, blah, blah, blah. So, this gets posted 2 weeks ago. Why? Well, there's also another video called Horned Owl, which I believe was the name of an operation. Don't quote me on that. But it looks to be a video of shots from his time in the service and other funny things, and it's something anybody would post. But it's got all these little things slipped in between that are concerning, that might not make any sense to us, but somebody who's specifically meant to be watching it might get it. Now, I say this and it sounds serious, but I'm seeing this as an altered reality game. Very bad tasteful one, but one of the most extremely believable ones I've seen yet. And that's the only way I'm going to treat this until it seems like otherwise. But. That means Kevin Westley does not exist and there's a fake profile, or it means he does exist and he's about to be harassed over something he blah blah blah, So, I don't know. We're going to say it's an ARG for sanity's sake because, offensive. But on training. I'm gonna grab him and stab him in the neck. But, that's the thing that exists, and I haven't seen any conspiracy or whatever YouTubers mention it yet. But it's only been on, the no for like 2 weeks. I just kicked him. Get up. But yeah, that's a thing I saw. Maybe I'll show you a couple videos at the end of this. After I get all these guys, I'll show you. Whoa! So I go dead silent and go into murder mode right after conspiracy time. Like, it's not something that creeps me out. It's more annoying and curious than anything. Because I hope it's... I don't know what I hope it is besides a distraction. You know, while the world's blowing up on all fronts, I heard there was just an earthquake in Japan. Come on, buddy. Dead? Good. Really? What the hell did you just do? Oh, you look just like... Well, yeah, that was that little conspiracy and murder moment. So, I could show you some footage. I don't want to show... It's literally just a video of the tower being hit. And he's tracking it a little well. But anybody would be, because you could hear it coming. But I will show you some other stuff, like quick. Like the YouTube site itself. Bing! Throw it! Where'd it go? Oh. Anyway. I'm like mouth, so sorry. Not doing well lately, but managing, especially now that they've given me my medication. Insurance. Bet you like some of my family member is like just watching me right now. Okay, embarrassing. Anyway, what are we doing? We're going to YouTube. And you're going to find out how annoying this is. So. See how it's not really a thing yet? I feel like this is going to be a thing in a little bit. Oh, there it is. So, we go to his name. There you go. A little bit of evidence that he is who he says he is. Or who the internet says he is, quote unquote. There's the raw video. Remember, if you want to see this yourself, you know. There's the stuff with the odd little pictures and the horned owl, which is also kind of a Bohemian Grove thing. So, let's back out. Let's go to browser. Oh, Pornhub doesn't pop up. Suck. So I want to go to Google, so it's going to make me wait forever to go to Google. Hope I'm not rapid talking, that would suck too. Don't put anything else besides, thank God. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna type in. If you that's what I meant. Again, some people don't handle learning about stuff like this very well. Some people use it to make choices. Some people don't get, like, I'm just trying to figure out what this is. I'm not trying to model my life by information. Like, if it bothers you, don't watch, Some people, it just puts them in a weird place. But there you go. Chief Engineer Boeing, LinkedIn. I don't want anybody to be set off by this. So, move on. I don't want you to get any issues. Now there's not a picture. And I kind of want to figure out when this profile was created. Isn't that so, this has to be an ARG? Because they're so specific. 1 year 7th. Concept development. It's so specific. German? I don't know. Is there a way to know when somebody created a profile? Well, this is one hell of a boring thing to use VR for, so thank you for sticking with me for this long. But if you want to look further into this, follow it, figure out what the fuck's going on. Maybe it's just an offensive ARG, which I'm hoping. And follow along. Until then, I'm going to stab some more off camera.